welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So for today's video, I've been seeing online that aloe vera can actually be used as a primer, so I'm going to test out that theory today and try it as a primer under my makeup. So the aloe gel that I have is the Body Shop one, and it is 90% aloe vera gel from the aloe plant, which is hand filleted in Campeche, Mexico. It's a multi-use soothing gel for face and body, and it's formulated for sensitive skin. I like to apply this on my face in summer after I've been in the sun all day, or I do get a lot of midge bites. Like I've got an annoying one right behind my ear, on the back of my neck and on my leg at the moment, and I've hardly been outside on the evening, so it's so annoying. So I love to apply it to midge bites. It's cruelty free, vegan. So this is £15 at recommended retail price, but there are often offers at the Body Shop and the Body Shop at home, a bit more on the more expensive side of aloe veras. I've seen quite a few that are around £10, and I've tried some that are around £5 and under as well, and this one has been the only one so far that hasn't stung my face. So even though it is a bit more on the pricey side, I will be repurchasing this one again. However, I've had it sat in the fridge for a year. This is the bottle that's from my birthday haul video. If you saw that video, I will leave it linked down below. I got covered in midge bites because we were sat in the garden with a friend celebrating my birthday, surrounded by midges because I knew we just couldn't go indoors because it was of course in 2020, and this was like my saviour the next few days after being covered in midge bites. I lathered this on like every hour, every half hour. I was literally covered in swollen bites all over my face, and it was super soothing. So it has lasted 12 months. So if you look on any skincare, you will normally see this little symbol here. I hope you can see it on camera, and it's a little jar and it says 12M on it, and that means that once this is open it will last for 12 months, and I am running out of it, and it has been 12 months this week, so it's lasted super well. I've only used it in the summer months. I've used it as an after sun on my face, on my body, on the kids, and then I have also used it on these really annoying midge bites as well. So it's 200ml, it lasts forever, and today we're going to see if it works as a primer. Now I'm just going to get a little bit. See, that's size of what I'd normally use of a primer, and apply it. And I must say that in the summer months when I've been using it, I've kind of been thinking I need to use this all year round because it's just super hydrating, and I really feel like in the winter months that this would just really add some hydration in there. You know, when we're in like the central heating and then it's cold outside, well, if you're in England anyway, like to keep our houses nice and warm with the central heating, and then it can be snowing and blowing a gale and everything in the British winters. It does just feel really cooling, soothing, and it adds a really nice healthy glow as well. So I have already got my skincare on underneath this. I've got an SPF on, I've got the vitamin C SPF moisturiser on, which is factor 30. Do you know, I will put foundation on first. I wasn't going to, but I feel like if I'm using it as primer and I've just put it on, I better quickly like whap some foundation on my face. So I am going to be using my Sahara Light Fresh Nude foundation. This is SPF 15, and I'm going to be using the buffing brush. I will leave everything linked down below. I think I'm going to use the Soph palette for the eyes again this week, but using a lot less colours this time. So the foundation is going on nicely. I think because it's so moisturising, the aloe vera, it will really give you a good nice moisturised base because it's not creamy and rich and creamy, and it hasn't got oils in and such. I think that's why it makes it such a good primer, because it is really gel consistency. I mean, it is aloe vera gel with a few added ingredients in to help prolong the life of the aloe vera gel, and yeah, because it's not got your rich creamy moisturizer ingredients in, I think that is what's going to make it a really nice base, because it is kind of a little bit tacky. You can always feel slight something on the skin when you've got aloe vera on there, and it does just feel really smooth, and it does feel tacky at first when you apply aloe vera, but then it does sink in nicely. So I think that's why it's giving it a really nice base. Definitely does give a glossy sheen on the skin light. Oh my goodness. I'm still going to add highlighter today, but look at that shine. Oh my goodness. I think if you really like a sheen, like a natural glow, then aloe vera is the way to go. Oh my goodness, that rhymes, doesn't it? Really like that. I'm going to add a little bit more coverage over the nose because my nose is quite often bright red. Then I've got a few streaks from the brush, but that can happen with any kind of primer, to be honest. Got my damp complexion blender and I'm just going to blend out this little extra bit of foundation and tap in all those brush strokes as well. But I am really loving this shine. I mean, if you like more of a matte base, then of course I think the aloe vera underneath isn't going to be your cup of tea, but if you're like me and you just love to glow, oh my goodness, I love it. I will say I am glad that this has lasted me a whole year because this was out of stock for months last year. As a warning, we're now in June, which is kind of more the earlier part of summer. If you're wanting some aloe vera gel, then do grab it as soon as possible because it is likely to go out of stock. I mean, going on last year, it went out of stock. Don't know what'll happen this year, but just a word of advice, if you are wanting some of this, earlier the better in summer to grab one and keep it in your fridge, because keeping it in the fridge just makes it so cooling. Aloe vera is naturally cooling anyway, but keeping it in the fridge just adds to that instant cool and that instant and I think it's really good for depuffing on a morning, but it's so moisturizing. I've stopped using aftersuns now and I literally just go for the aloe vera. It is expensive, it is £15. You can get it on offer, fantastic, but like I say, it has lasted me 12 months and there's not just been me using it, like the kids have used it, Johnny used it, my dad used it, so it has looked after the family and it has lasted a year. Like I say, it's more this summer, it's more like June, July, August, September that I was using it. Started using it again last month, so I started using it again May this year and it is pretty much running out again as we become to my birthday when I purchased it last year. So it does go a long way and yeah, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. It'd be interesting to know if any of you guys try this but you have more of a mattifying foundation. It'd be really interesting to know whether you still get this glow. It might just add a little bit of glow underneath the matteness. I don't know, let me know if you try it. I'd love to hear how you got on with this as a primer. If you do, go ahead and try it, let me know. I've just done my eyebrows with the Brow Sport liner from the Body Shop and I've used the brush again on the 3-1 sculpting brow pen as well. Just kind of add a bit of definition and brush my brows through it a little bit and use this little tool as well. So I've got a new lipstick to try today, which is a lip vinyl, which is limited edition from the Body Shop, and it's Power Move and it's like in this orange lipstick. So I'm thinking I will go a bit orangey red today on the eyeshadows, but I think I want to use a bit of dreamy in with it again. I do have a video where I use quite a few of the colours because whenever I get a new palette I just end up trying as many colours as possible sometimes, and I wasn't going to go for rainbow because Soph herself did a rainbow look and I was trying not to, but when you get a palette that's so colourful it's really hard to just like not dip into every single colour. So I'm just going to use maybe 3 of the colours today. Right, I think I'm going to go with the orange ones first, which is Cocktail. And oh yeah, that looks quite similar to the colour of Power Move, to be honest. How is everyone doing? My goodness, Freya is going away on residential this week and it's super exciting for her. So is this just me? I thought that disposable cameras were a thing of the past, but apparently they are super popular popular. So Freya, of course, on her residential, they like them to take pictures for memories and stuff. Like literally she'll be moving on to a different school in September. A lot of her friends will be going along with her, but some of them won't. And it's a really nice way for them to capture their adventures and memories with their friends. So they are only allowed to take a disposable camera with them. Now, we had some dramas finding a disposable camera yesterday. We got an email on, I think it was probably Friday. It was saying how, you know, you can take a disposable camera. So I thought, right, I'll order one off Amazon. But then one of the parents said that they'd been to our local town and gone to the camera shop and got a disposable camera. They said there wasn't any in Boots, but the camera shop had 3 left. Now, knowing this information, I should have literally rung the camera shop up, reserved one, and then gone to pick it up. But no. I said, come on kids, let's go. Got in the car, went to park in the local town car park. And it used to be 20p for like half an hour. You could like nip to the shops. And now it's like a solid £1 parking. I was just like, oh. So I was like, no. So I went off to park somewhere else. And by the time we got to the shop, my friend was like, what are you doing here? Come for a disposable camera. Oh, I think we just bought the last one. I was like, oh no. So I went in the camera shop anyway, and he said, try Max Spielman, which I didn't even know existed. So off we went to Max Spielman, and they had a disposable camera in the window. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. So I'm going to go in with extra spice now, and I'm going to add that on this outer portion here. So I was so excited, grabbed the camera from the window and said, can we buy this disposable camera please? And the man in the shop, bless him, I think he was like new, because he wasn't really sure what was going on, but he let us buy the camera, and we got home and then realised that it had gone out of date, and you needed to have the film inside the camera processed before November 2020. Of course, we're now in June 2021. So I was like, oh my goodness, Freya, I just realised that this camera is out of date. You know, let's go back to the shop and see if we could swap it. Because on our way out of the shop, we spotted that there was lots more disposable cameras, and they all had $16.99 written on them. And the guy charges $4.99 for us. So I was like, oh my goodness, we've got a right bargain. Brilliant. And then thought, oh, I wonder if he charged us $4.99 because the camera's out of date. But then why wouldn't you say it's out of date? Silly me, I shouldn't have got it from out the window anyway. Apologise, I'm really croaky. I do have acid reflux and hay fever, and both those things, like, individually make me croaky, so both of them together, I'm just like uber croaky today. So I thought that he might have charged us cheap because it was in the window, and I didn't realise that. I thought, right, instead of going back to the shop, let's Google and see if, you know, you can use a disposable camera after it's gone out of date. And some of the things said if they're kept away from moisture and sunlight, then people had actually processed films that were like over 20 years old and had great success with it. However, if it's stored in daylight, this was in a shop window for goodness knows how long, and it was out of date. So off we toddle back to the shop. You know, come on kids, let's get back in the car, let's go back and swap it. And then I get to the shop, and all of the disposable cameras that had $16.99 on them, they were all out of date. They all had the same date on them. So I asked the gentleman, who didn't really know much of what was going on, I asked him if there were any more in the back, and he went to have a look and said that they all had the same date on them. So I didn't know if I'd be able to get another one at the time. As I was Googling to see the situation with an out-of-date film, a disposable camera, I started looking on Amazon to see if I could order one on Amazon, because I've got Amazon Prime. Could I get one delivered next day? Because I know a lot of them were for Wednesday, but she's going away on Wednesday, so could I get one for Tuesday instead? And they were some available, but knowing that this one was out of date and knowing that last year was 2020 and what would anyone need a disposable camera for, because no one could go anywhere in 2020, I started looking at all the reviews of all these disposable cameras on Amazon, and in some of the reviews they would say I received the camera and it was out of date. So I thought, right, I'm not risking it. So when we were in the shop, I said, oh, you know, I explained that my daughter was going away, I really like to take a disposable camera, I'll keep it. She get like free prints of it anyway, so I kind of thought, worst scenario, we keep it, we use it, you know. I think it's always a bit of a 50-50 chance that you're going to get decent prints anyway from a disposable camera, from what I've read on reviews. I know that was like the case back in the 80s, but I think it's still, even though they have improved, I think you're still kind of like, you're going to get a good print or they're not going to come out so well. So I thought, you know, well, she can have it, and if I can't get one anywhere else, then she can just try that one. And Freya, she's so sweet, like literally, she was like, yeah, that's fine, I don't mind, if it works, it works, if it doesn't, it doesn't. And she's so like genuinely sweet and kind that it makes me like just want to give her everything in the world, because she's just so nice about everything. Like I would have been like huffing and puffing when I was a little kid if that was the situation. So I thought, right, I'm gonna see if somewhere like Argos has them, and luckily Argos did. So I got one because you can do click and collect, so I paid on my phone, and then we got in the car, drove like 20 miles to go to Argos, and we got the camera. So, you know, hopefully she'll get some good prints off that. And we kept the other one because I'm going to do a little experiment and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I said to her, make sure you use the decent camera that's in date, and this one from Argos lasts until 2024, so they do come with good dates on them. But Max Spielman's had obviously had, and I'm not dissing the company, this is just our local one, like, you know, I don't know what all the other ones are like, but it looked like they must have had them years in stock, because the Argos one had to date 2024 on. They said use a new one, the fresh one, the one that's in date, for all of your pictures, and then just take some pictures that, you know, you're just messing about, you're not so bothered about on the other camera, and then we'll see if they do come out. So guys, I will let you know once we develop these out of date photos from a camera that was in a window in the sunlight. And because it was facing the moors, I know that it was like south facing window, so they were literally it was the hottest window you could have on that high street. So yeah, I will let you know how it goes. That I really want to use Dreamy again. So I've got this kind of like concealer brush, because I know this one will be quite flat and dense. I'm gonna go in with Dreamy because I really love this. Oh, I'm making a mess of it. Oh, I need to be more gentle. It's so like mushy. You know, when I talked about the Beauty Bay palettes being really mushy, I'm actually gonna get that off the brush with my finger. Look, that's what I've just done to it from the pan. So I made a right mess in there. So yeah, you've got to really be careful. So we'll do the finger instead. Oh, just look at it. I just love it. Oh yes. Oh, it's just stunning, isn't it? I really do like this. Do you know, I just realised as well, I've done another orangey eye quite recently as well that I forgot, but that one was more, I believe, a more kind of solidy orange, and this one's, you know, got a bit more sparkle to it. I could be wrong, like literally it could be like pretty similar, but I'm trying to go a bit more delicate with this one today. So as above, so below, I'm gonna go for Extra Spice first, and then add the orange to the majority of it. I want the inner corner just to be very slightly different. Then I'm going to pop Mirror Ball in there. Oh, it's so pretty. So I'm going to use my Fresh Nude Serum Concealer. So for bronzer, I'm going to use the Baked Bronzer from the Body Shop. We have had such amazing weather in the UK now for like literally pretty much all of June. Did we have good weather in May as well? I can't remember, but pretty much all of June. Like I think we had like one rainy day on Sunday, or maybe not, some point at the weekend. I'm sure it rained a little bit, but it's been absolutely glorious. I have got a bit of a natural glow at the moment. Sunshine Orange Lip and Cheek Stain from the Body Shop, keeping on theme. I'm just stippling it in with the brush that I use for foundation. Don't know whether I'm going to want to add a little bit more pinkness to it. I do feel like there is quite a lot of pinkness to the eyes. Not really showing up much. You can use a finger for this, but I just find it gave a really nice look over makeup when I tried stippling it in first time. It's nice, but it's too subtle for me. I do like that, but I think it's just a little bit too subtle for me. So I'm going to go ahead and use Shimmerways from the Body Shop, and this is 03 Coral. That's more like it. That's more my cup of tea. Really like that. So I'm going to use Soph's Cookies and Cream highlighter today, which is this one here. And I'm going to go in for the baked one because I really loved the baked one last time I used it. I feel like it's a lot more subtle today. I really like it. Do you know, I am using a different brush as well. So I'm wondering if this brush has picked up less or whether I'm really kind of cautious because I know I picked up a lot of the product last time. Oh, I'm just glowing so nicely today. I absolutely love it. I'm really happy with this look. I'm going to add some Cookies and Cream as a highlighter on the brow bone there. Oh, I've got the shakes, can you see? Oh my goodness. I need to keep my eye on that. Really subtle and nice. I feel like I must have just picked up too much last time because that's really, really subtle. The other side is a pressed powder, so I know that does pick up a lot more on the brush, but I just feel like I just love this look so much. I feel like it's really, really glowy. So if you love a glow, oh my goodness, try the Aloe Vera, especially if you've got it anyway, if you use it as an after sun, got it in the house, try it as a primer. I'm so impressed. Oh God, I just love it. And the thing about having the Aloe Vera as a primer as well is it's so nourishing and moisturising. It just makes your face feel really comfortable as well, or it does for me. I've got dry sensitive skin and yeah, I just feel like really nice moisturised face and such a healthy glow. Like, oh my goodness. I'm going to do my eyes with the Perversion mascara from Urban Decay. I just realised that I didn't prime my eyes today and these shadows have still come out really pretty. So they are a lot more paler than if I was to use a primer, but they still look really good. I think this is a really kind of pretty summery. I just feel like a summer berry and like I totally feel like beach vibes or like pool party vibes. I absolutely love this look. So let's go ahead and try out the Power Move Vynal Lip Gloss from the Body Shop. This is 100% vegan, suitable for sensitive lips as well. Looks so bright, oh my goodness. Oh, it's so orange. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's really creamy. So the lip vinyls are semi-gloss vinyl finish. They provide 12 hours of moisturization and they have 94% of ingredients of natural origin, which is really bright orange. I really, really like that. It feels really nice. My friend got, I think it was My Choice, which is a pale pink one, and it really suited her, and that was before I even got mine. And she put one layer on and it looked absolutely gorgeous, and she's like real pale pink vibes and it really really suited her. And Freya thought that I should get this orange one, bless her. She was like, so when you go on holiday with your girls, then this would look really nice if I was to ever go to Ibiza again, bless her. So hopefully one day I will. But I really like that. It's so, it's so moisturising and creamy. It's not sticky in any way. It's a really nice formula. It's kind of like a lip butter formula, but it's even more, like the lip butters are quite matte. And this is really not shiny, but more of like a lip satin look. Yeah, I really like that. So this is limited edition. There are 4 different colours. This is my choice, which is a pale pink, Bite Back, which is a dark pink. The one that I got today is Power Move, which is this gorgeous orange colour. And then we have My Voice, which is a red colour. I really hope the Body Shop brings out more lip products with this formula. So yeah, I am impressed with this eye palette without a primer. I'm impressed with the lip vinyl from the Body Shop. And I am really impressed with Aloe Vera as a primer, as a base. So yeah, let me know down below what you think of the glowing Aloe Vera. Let me know if you had an out of date. Oh my goodness. Brain fart again, like seriously. Disposable camera. Let me know if you had an out-of-date disposable camera and you've ended up getting really good pictures from it. I'd love to hear all your stories down below in the comments. So guys, have a fantastic week. I send you so much love and I will see you all next Tuesday. Thanks guys. Bye. I swear half of my footage on these videos would just be me reading through my makeup brushes because I've literally just tipped them out all over the floor. Oh, I picked up the wrong bottle and like, does anyone like literally, is it just me or is it just me or like, is this just like, so let me know if you also had a out of date, I want to say camera. I've not blotted this lipstick yet and I've not got any on my teeth. I do keep licking to make sure I haven't, but I haven't. I really like it.